This truck is a little over a year old now. It's really nice for us because pretty much all the vehicles we've had in the past, we had to work outside. We didn't have an environment where we could be inside and run the robot, get dressed in a bomb suit. As you guys saw earlier, putting on the suit takes a few minutes to get done, especially middle of summer in Oklahoma. By the time you get the suit, you're already sweating, you're hot, and you're pretty much worn out before you even get to do anything in the suit. So now, where it's hot or cold outside, we can be in here in a controlled environment. It's a lot easier to put the suit on. You're not near as worn out, but it's basically an alternate command post in here, so everything that our mobile command post has, we can use this truck for as well. All of our equipment's stored inside now. We can operate inside the truck. We can keep people out that don't need to be out when we're actually trying to work a scene, and you have those interruptions, people constantly coming and going. So we've got a lot more controlled environment. It's just a lot better. It works out great for us.
It weighs about 75 pounds. I think it weighs a little bit more than that, but cost, $8,000 for the suit. $12,000 for the suit, $8,000 for the helmet. So we're looking at $20,000 for the whole setup. Somebody always has to help the guy in a suit put it on. I can't do anything. I enjoy this suit better than the other suits because I can see my feet. To me, that's a big deal. I don't know if it's a big deal to other guys, but to me, that's a really big deal. Other than that, there's really not too much I can't do that I found out except for be fast. Getting up, some instances you have to get on your stomach in a prone position to pick up something because your helmet's strapped in. You can't move as well as your head should move. So we did some skills on that at last training. The only thing that wasn't strapped was my hands, and I couldn't understand why. Gloves, something. But now, being on the squad, I understand that we have to use our fingers, and we need the dexterity more than anything. That's what we rely on.
Just about every tool that we have, we can put on the robot and remotely operate it from the robot. So it works a lot better for us because that way if something happens, we lose the robot, which is about $170,000 with all the accessories that we have with it. But that fails in comparison to a human life with the training and everything else. So, the robot's name is JES, J-E-S, which stands for Jones Elementary School. There was a contest. They were the ones that picked it, and they came up with like 3 or 4 different names, and that's the one that the sheriff chose for the robot in kind of honor of the school and the kids there. We treat it the same as a bomb tech in a suit. We're not going to do anything with the robot that we wouldn't do ourselves in a suit. However, it is better because it's all remote. Generally, the robot has 3 cameras on it. Front, center, down low, there's a drive camera that kind of looks between the front tracks. We've got our lines right here on the screen, which I think you already got a picture of those. They kind of show you can line those up on doors and things like that. As long as you're clearing the lines on the screen, you can get through a door okay with the sides of the robot. There's a camera on the end of the gripper or the hand that you can look at when you're actually reaching out to try and manipulate something. That's a little bit closer camera. You can look at that, zoom in, gives you a little better view. And then we have a pole camera on the robot as well. That's a 360 full color camera. And then any kind of tool or weapon that we put on there's also going to be a camera with that, so you can have up to 4 cameras on the robot. And the tools that we have, like I said, just about anything we can use. We can use our X-ray machine, our hazmat WMD monitors we can put on there as well. We've got our water cannons or disruptors, as they're commonly called, that we can use against packages. For SWAT applications, we also have a 12-gauge shotgun that we can put on there for breaching or hostage situations or whatever the case may be.